43. leaderboard because you know who's on Archie? I saw Colton Renga.
Word.
You'll have to.
Really? Transfer?
What?
He played at Tampa. He played Tampa football last year.
Yeah, he was on Archie Williams.
Hey, but did you talk to Sarah?
No, I
Campbell Pius High School and the CIF require good sportsmanship and positive behavior of student athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and spectators. We request that your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Please be mindful of your language and actions at all times and treat others with dignity and respect. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions, especially concerning race, gender, or ethnicity, directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for immediate removal from the high school premises. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe, inclusive, and positive game environment.
A little farther away.
And here we go. Welcome, sports fans. Welcome, football fans. Another beautiful Saturday afternoon here at Bruce Grant Stadium. John Gregg here on the mic, joined by our good friend Jeff Dasovich. Jeff, welcome.
How are you, John? Pleasure to be here.
Here we go. We've got the Tam High Red-Tailed Hawks hosting our friends from Archie Williams. Both teams 1-3. Both teams 1-3 this season so far. We've got Tam coming off a nice win last week at Redwood, 14-12. Squeaked it out on a Friday night lights.
After a tough game against McClymonds, it was great to see him get the win.
Here a couple weeks ago to see that game. Kicking off here, squib kick down the middle, bobbled by Nicholas Lelevin. 17. Nicholas Lelevin picks it up. He's tossed out of bounds. No flag on the play. Here we go.
Caden Behringer making a statement on that play, John.
Well,
that was a big
Caden
hit.
Behringer, gosh, he's one of the surest tacklers on the team so far this year. Always in there to make the play. Wow, homecoming here.
John, I want to give a shout out to the JV. I was doing the chains today, and they had a nice win, 34-6.
Well done, fellas. Way to go. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Jumping right into this game. Shotgun formation. Handoff. Oh! Got a flag on the play after Carpe Brody, number 8. Nate Carpe Brody tried to sweep to the outside. Couldn't get there.
Same officiating crew as the JV game today, John.
Comfortable.
I want to say they just did a fantastic job. Hardly any flags during the game. They let the kids play.
Awesome.
Though we got a flag on the first one there. I'm not sure how we're going to keep the refs honest today since Art's not in the booth today, John.
That's true. That's true. These guys are doing their best out there, doing a good job. Here we go. Tam's intent today is to really get Archie Williams to put the ball in the air. Their run game has been solid all year. They want to mitigate that run game, especially to the outside. Fake the hand up the middle, sweep out to the right side. Sure tackle there. Will Richardson comes up.
Both teams have a record of 1-3, but I think if you talk to Coach Lamont and talk to the players on this team, I think Tam believes they have an advantage today and they want to show it.
Game about 4 on the play.
Pivotal game for both teams.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Last week, Archie Williams had a tough game against San Marin. Big program. Tough game for them. They're looking forward to bounce back, and Tam's looking to build on that win from last week.
With about a 2nd and 16.
Defense would like to turn the ball right over to the offense on this drive.
Defense shifts right, big overload. They're looking for something to sweep out to the left. Lone man in the backfield right. 3 receivers up top to the left, going left to right on your radio podcast dial here. Quick screen out to the left. Tam gets there. They make up some yards, Archie Williams does.
That was well defended. They closed down on that quickly.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Tam wants to build on the confidence they generated last week and get off to a good quick start here. Jeff, you're right. They're jumping at the ball. They're reading things well.
Very aggressive.
Archie
exactly what
Williams
you want to
with
see starting the
3rd
game,
and 11 play right
particularly at homecoming.
Shotgun quarterback snap. Ball's back. Looks to his right. Just over the hands of Cade Blakely.
on the right side.
Cade Blakely.
Well defended.
It's going to bring up.
I don't think they would have got the first down even if he'd made the catch.
Agreed.
4th and 11 looked like Archie Williams bring out their punting unit.
Good to see
Here we go.
good to see the Tam Hawks mascot out here today, really showing a lot of enthusiasm, John.
Look at those moves, the glide, the slide.
The tail.
It's all going on. Snaps back. Might have been offsides. Flags down on the play. Will Richardson with a good block.
That.
Jake's
Jake's
son fields the punt, bobbles it, and regains control.
2 flags down on the play.
Let's see what we've got here. Currently the ball is spotted somewhere around the 17, 18-yard line, maybe 19-yard line.
It's a great effort by Jake to get on that ball after bobbling it a couple of times. It was scary there for a minute.
Yeah, he did good just to get in front of the ball rather than it make its way down closer to the goal line.
We may have offsetting.
They're going to walk it back. They're going to walk it back.
We're going to re-kick here.
Ball's coming back to.
I couldn't tell if both infractions were on.
It looks
Drake.
like
It
they
must
were,
have
and they were given
Given
Coach
the
Lamont
option.
the option to figure out which penalty he wanted to take.
I think you called it right.
On the offense, holding on the defense. Penalties will offset.
Offsetting penalties. That's the official word on the street. Here we go again. Jake Stunn still back to receive, standing at his own 20-yard line.
And another flag.
Another flag. Good punt. Deep left. Archie Williams downs it at around the 20-yard line.
I think it might have hit the player in the air.
Couldn't see from here what was going on the line to draw the
Seemed
flag.
to happen around the time of the snap. Yeah. Let's see if Coach Lamont decides to just take it this time and let the offense do their job. They're going to decline the penalty, it looks like, John.
Here we go.
You know what the call was?
Illegal procedure on the offense on the kick.
Assessed at the end of the play. So ball's up to the 30-yard line. All right, here we go. Will Delormier's back in the lineup today, we hear. Braden Young. Handoff up the middle.
Strong premonition, John. They're definitely
Seems like
trying
it's
to
Ethan
establish
Koo.
the run game right off the bat. Is that Art Young in the mascot's outfit down there? I think it could be.
It looks like the stride. It looks like the gait, as they would say.
Pacing back and forth.
Under shotgun, Braden Young.
Another carry here by Ethan Koo. Gaining about 4 on the play. Taken down by number 10.
Ethan was taken down. Looks like he was spun around on the play a little bit there. May have banged up his left knee just a teeny bit. See what happens here. Here we go. Will Delormier's back in. Will's been out all season with an injury he suffered before the season.
Great to see him back.
Back in the lineup.
Glad to see him back here.
Big third down play for Tam.
Safety and wide receiver, but he's in at running back right here. Braden Young looks over the middle to Lachlan Henley, who makes a move to the outside, holds on to the ball, brought down to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 40 yards.
That was a great play. Well executed. Short pass, let him do the run after the catch, and he did it.
Jumping right into some action this week.
Big gain on 3rd and 6. That's what you want to see.
And what's going on here you're seeing is that Tam has been establishing the run on first and second down. Even that one's going to be neutral yardage. Maybe he picks up a yard.
Couple yards, maybe.
Couple yards. It's key to the game. A lot of teams have been playing Tam this year with 3 down linemen.
Coach Lamont definitely wants to establish the line of attack. He wants to take control of the line early.
Looks like
they're bringing it back?
we're bringing it back.
Will's going to come out for a little bit here. Marcus Jones is going to slide into the backfield. Working on some on-field logistics here, technology, the clock, etc.
Referee and the timekeeper are trying to get on the same page about stopping and starting the clock. Extensive Morse code, it looks like they're
Couldn't
working
do
on
it.
there, John.
Couldn't do it.
Stop the clock more. Then start. Second camera. This is second camera working.
Ready to resume
That looked
action
like
here.
15 yards, John. I'm not sure what the penalty was.
Let's see what happens here. See if Tam can establish the run again. Will Bassnight down left. Hand off to Marcus Jones, straight up the middle. Keeps his legs moving.
Wow,
Stays
great
upright.
effort. Great effort.
And stays upright, just gets tackled by number 38. Don't have that on the Archie Williams roster, but a good
Great
tackle.
job at keeping his legs moving and keeping his
Tackled
balance.
by number 11, Parker Frescos.
He wants to refrain from having words with the referee, however.
Ethan Koo's coming back in for Marcus
That's
Jones.
not
it
going to
looks
get him
like.
anywhere.
Ethan Koo's coming back in for Marcus Jones. Making sure that Marcus is all right after that.
Coach Lamont's coaching him up a little bit
Inadvertent.
about conversations with the referee on the field. That's a good thing. Need him to stay out there.
Well done, Coach.
Got a good chunk back.
Here we go now, 2nd and 14 on the 35. Pass to Braden Young, snap to Braden Young. Out to the left here to Will Bassnight, running down the left sideline, cuts back in the middle, crosses over the 15, 13. He's down at the 13-yard line.
Well designed, well executed screen out to the left to Will. Will did a great job of letting his blockers take care of a couple of people and then cutting right through and really picking up speed and going down the line.
This is what Tam wanted to see. Consistent movement, clock's running. Braden Young in shotgun.
Now we just need to keep the flags in those refs' pockets.
Timeout, Archie Williams.
Coach Lamont getting things in order here, making sure that the team is tight.
I think Archie Williams wasn't quite ready for that. They looked like they were hurrying up a little bit and
They almost caught him. They almost caught
had
him.
to use the timeout.
Well, Tam's done a great job, as we've said so far, establishing the run, which is what they want to do. If they can do that and force Archie Williams to put more guys in the box,
Love
it's
the
going
way
to open up those
mixing
passing
up the
lanes
plays too,
more
John.
and more and more. Absolutely.
Play action's been effective.
Teams breaking from the huddle here.
So we have a Hawks first down around the 12-yard line.
1st and 10, just around the 12, 13-yard line. Let's see what we've got. Ethan Koo in the backfield. Tight end left. 3 receivers up top right. Handoff to Ethan Koo up the middle. He picks up 5-6 yards.
Gained about 4 on the play.
Offensive line is looking like they're starting to take control of the line.
This is what we needed to see. Look, the offensive line has been doing a good job all year. They've simply been facing some defensive lines that have 200 to 300 pounds more mass in front of them, and it's been challenging to move, frankly, and they've done a great job. They're ready for this.
That's right.
Fakes the handoff to Ethan Koo. Braden Young just gets wrapped up in the backfield. Couldn't get away. Number 51, Donovan Connolly.
54.
54, Axel Yarborough.
Great play by Yarborough. He came crashing through the line and just broke it up before it could really develop.
Yeah. Knifed right through there. Broke up something that was developing pretty nicely for Tam. Let's see what
It
happens
was a
here as they
heads-up
recover.
play. He kept his position, and Braden almost wriggled off the hook, but he just pulled him down with one hand.
3rd and 14 coming up on 5 minutes left. Same formation. Bass Knight down left. Great screen right up the middle to Lachlan Hindley.
Screenplay up across the middle.
Gets
to
it.
Lachlan Hindley, number 88. Tackle made by number 4. Nate Sampson.
Coach Lamont has a decision to make early in this game.
Nick Forrest. Now we got 4th down for the Hawks.
He's going for it.
4th and 6. And
I like
they're
the
gonna
call.
go for it.
4th and 6, they're going for it. Will Bass Knight, Lachlan Hindley to the left. Jake Sun out to the right. Right
Wow,
over the
great
middle.
play.
What a beautiful play.
Great play.
Beautiful
Great
play.
pass under pressure.
Calm.
64 was bearing down on Braden. He stayed poised and just made a pinpoint pass to Jake out to the right.
Jeff, we had prime angle on that. Got to see Braden just easy step.
Beautiful.
Touch to the back of the end zone.
Beautiful
Now
pass.
the Hawks are going to go for 2 here.
They're going to go for 2 here, it sounds like.
Led him perfectly. Jake didn't have to change stride at all. It was right in the breadbasket. Love that
So
call by Coach Lamont as well. He was going to get good field position for the defense no matter what happened. Great call.
Jake Sun in motion.
Pass
Just
from
broken
Braden
up.
Oh.
Sun to Andrew Gordon, broken up in the end zone.
Good defensive play. He was coming over his shoulder. I thought there might be a flag, but there wasn't. That's a great drive.
Good work.
Sustained down the field. They had a couple of penalties. They
Look, they're-
overcame them.
they're
got
working
the
on
first down.
they're working
getting
on
chunks.
reducing the penalties and mitigating some of them. Coach Lamont's on the team about that, making sure they stay tight and clean. But
Now the Hawks
they
are
were, like
kicking
you said,
off.
able to bounce back and
Looks like
Great
their
mix
eye on
of
the prize.
plays. Keeping Archie Williams off balance.
will be kicking it off. Number 10 and number 38 back deep for Archie Williams for the return.
A lot of stunting and blitzing by Archie Williams early. Braden picked it up well.
yeah, Braden and I think it's his 12th, maybe 13th game starting as quarterback between JV and varsity, continuing to pick up good reads, and he's got quick feet from his days as a infielder in baseball and tennis player and other sports. Here's another squib kick down the middle.
Oh, that's a good
All
one.
the way
That's a good
down.
one, John.
Picked up by Archie Williams running backwards here at the 10-yard line. Coverage is down there, not quite getting to him. 15, almost at the 20-yard line.
Nice coverage by
Another
the
squib
Hawks.
kick. Team tackle by the Hawks at the 20-yard line.
Marcus Jones,
32.
Christian Castro Vonk,
Mansbridge.
Will Richardson, Will Dormier, just a few of the folks out here on defense. Tam's got a lot of speed out there, a lot of athleticism.
Those low line drive kickoffs have been very effective thus far.
They're
See if
challenging.
they keep it up.
Challenging. Drew Bivens in the middle. Let's see if Drew can get some pressure here. Defensive tackle. Tam showing blitz. Pull back a little bit. Handoff.
Oh,
Ooh, number
wow.
8.
Great open field tackle
Nate
by Jake
Carpe
Sutton.
Brody.
By Jake
Wow.
Sutton, number 2. No gain on the play. Carry by Carpe Brody.
Nate Carpe Brody. He has got some wheels, and we need Jake Sun, or safeties or other linebackers, but Jake Sun just
Jake
popping
Sutton
up there
came
to-
all the way across, really showed his speed on that, and just an absolute textbook open field tackle.
Squared the shoulders, got low, took the legs out. Okay, so here we go. 2nd and 8. 2 split out to the right, 2 split out up to the left. Shotgun formation, 1 man in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, crosses to the 25, 24-yard line, it looks
Another
like.
handoff by
Blown down.
number 8.
Good job by the defensive line.
Carry of about 4.
Gave no ground.
Ryan Judge heading back in right now, and Kaleo Morris.
3rd and 5
Ryan
now
Judge
for
and
Archie
Kaleo
Williams.
Morris look like they'll be just over center. See what Archie Williams does here on 3rd and 5 from the 25, coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Still 6-0 Tam.
This would be a big stop for the defense right here.
Will Richardson and Jake Sun, the 2 safeties. Shade out to the right. There's 3 split out left for Archie Williams. We've got Caden Barringer here, one-on-one down to the left. The handoff It does go out to the left,
Another handoff.
wrapped up
Number 8,
right at the
tackle
line.
Great
made
play.
by
Great defense.
Number 4, Will Delormier. Looks like gain of about half a yard on the play.
Just a little surprised
And
at that
Archie
play,
Williams
particularly
will bring
against
in
this
the punting
defense.
unit for
3rd and
4th
long.
and around 4. Jake Son
Tell you.
Defense played it very well.
Excellent. Great speed we've got out there. Again, Lachlan Henley, you heard his name on offense. Some great receptions and runs at tight end, but he's also a defensive end, and there he was able to hold up the runner. Punt. The snap is back. It's a low punt, short. Everybody get away. Everybody get away. Ball's dead at the 46-yard line.
To around the 46-yard line, brings in the Tamalpais offense.
Inner dialogue made it out that time.
And
talking to
Caden
the
Behringer
players.
blocked about a half a dozen guys on that punt. He's fired up. It's a real opportunity for the offense to make a statement, John.
Just saw a great moment in high school football. The referee had his hand up to wait for the ball to be put back in play, and as his hand was up, Will Bassnight came over and said, "I'm going to show you a little high five here, Stripes." Gave him a little love. Excellent first down. Again, handoff right up the middle. Ethan Koo just left off the left tackle.
Offensive line is establishing a presence.
This is a very, very good sign that this continues. Set of downs after set of downs.
You get 7 or 8 yards first and 10 on a run play. You're setting yourself up for just about anything you want in the playbook.
Ethan Koo in the backfield. Again, handoff up the middle.
Wow, big
This
hit.
time, met hard.
Big hit.
Hit in the backfield.
Took the hit well, number 50. That's Angel Amador. That's their 6 foot, 240-pound defensive tackle. One of the stars on their defensive unit.
And
you
he,
can see
and
why.
He just showed why.
You can
He
see
just
why.
showed why.
Here we go. Will Bassnight not covered up down here.
I can tell you, John, I wouldn't be getting up after that hit.
Shotgun to Braden Young. Oh! Archie
Wow.
Williams read the screen.
Hit by number 32.
That was just a
Beckett
football
Mansbridge.
play right there.
Yeah.
Loss is 7.
He timed that perfectly. Jake
It
took a big hit.
Jake took a tag there, popped up right away.
Now 4th and 6.
Here we go. Let's see.
Braden encroachment.
Offsides on the defense.
Braden drew the defensive line off. That's a heads-up play. Instead of 4th and 10, 4th and 11, now we've got 4th and 5, 4th and 6. Great play by Braden.
Going for it on 4th and 3 on the clock. Looks like 4th and 5, though, yeah. Shotgun snap. Young is back. Steps up in the pocket. Breaks out to the right. No one looks open. He finds Jake's son down the sideline, taken out of bounds at the 32-yard line, maybe the 31-yard line.
You mentioned Braden's development, John. That's just another outstanding example. Pocket collapsed. He didn't panic, rolls out to the right, and credit to Jake's son. He makes something happen. He gets open. Braden's telling him where to go. Great completion.
Cool as a cucumber in there again. Snap from the shotgun.
Handoff to number 4, Will Delormier.
Delormier takes it up the middle. A couple of yards he picks up.
Coach Lamont is really showing a lot of confidence in his offense right now, going for it on 4th and 5 from midfield.
And the pace shows that they are
Angel Amador.
thirsting to put some more points up on the board. The first
And
few
that
games of the
will
season were played
be
against
the
some
end of the first
out-of-conference
quarter.
opponents with some, state rankings that put them at the top of the boards. And they put some points up, but boy, I tell you, these guys are ready to put up a lot more today, it looks like. So end of the first quarter, 6-0 Tam.
Great first quarter for Tam. The score doesn't show how Tam is dominating thus far, both the line, the play calling, the time of possession.
So far, all signs continue to point to a great Saturday. We want to, first take a moment here and really go out of our way and make sure that we thank TAM Boosters, TAM High Foundation. They do so much to make TAM TV possible. TAM TV is just one of the examples of all your wonderful donations at work. So please continue to support TAM Boosters and TAM High Foundation if you're out there on the radio podcast dial here. And thanks for making all this possible.
Keeps John and me off the streets on Saturday, so we appreciate it.
Everybody's thankful for that.
Looks like we have about a 2nd and 8 play here for the Tamalpais Hawks.
Now Tam High switches into the field, going left to right on the dial. Handoff up the middle to Will Delormier. Looked like there was a whistle, but Delormier wouldn't stop. His motor was still going.
There was a whistle. They're bringing it back a little bit. Great effort. You like to see that.
Great fire there.
About 2 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Hawks.
Delormier, not only a terrific athlete and contributor on the field, but just emotionally, he's, as we mentioned earlier, heart and soul of this team in some ways. One of the
tone
guys
with that run.
Jake Son in the backfield. Nope. Ethan Koo. Braden Young, touch pass over the middle, just out of the outstretched hands of Will Bass Knight.
Very close, just off the fingertips.
Establishing the run is going to continue to give us some opportunities down the field like that.
Looks like the Hawks will go.
Delormier's coming out for a moment just to work on his.
Big play for the Hawks.
Work on his knee, it looks like. Over to the sideline here to Coach Lamond. Plays are coming in. 4th and 5, 11 minutes left. Braden Young back with Ethan Koo to his right. Fake handoff, screen out to the right.
Oh, he stayed up.
Andrew Gordon.
Great second effort.
Gordon, number 5, breaks the tackle.
Brings it up to
Great
about the
spin move.
23-yard line, it looks like, something like that.
22-yard line.
Not sure if they're giving him the spot.
And they gave the Hawks a 1st down.
First down again.
I'm not sure.
It looks like
I think they're going to have to measure. What are they saying?
First down and 10
Oh.
for the Hawks.
Clock's
Okay.
going.
All
First
right.
and 10 from the 22.
Our trusty announcer had it right.
Up top, we've got Will Bass Knight, Lachlan Henley, Ethan Koo
Ethan Koo.
swept out to the left for a little bit of a
Braden
drop screen.
Had a little grease on that one. Went off his hands.
Ethan Koo's going to come out. Will Delormier back in.
Came out a little hot of Braden's hand on that one.
Leon Tierney's also coming back in.
One of the very rare miscues we've seen thus far.
2nd and 10 for the Hawks on the 22-yard line.
Tierney's going to come in and play just off the hip of Lachlan Henley on the left side. Watch for something to run out to the left there. Ethan, Will Delormier.
Carried by Will Delormier for a 2-yard gain up to the 20-yard line.
Cuts up the middle, back to the right. To
Nice
the
team
20-yard
tackling
line.
by Archie Williams on that one. There were 4 or 5 green and whites right there waiting for him.
Swarm to the ball. Let's see. Tam's been mixing it up, like you said earlier, Jeff. Combination of inside runs and draws and some sweeps to some touches over the middle.
Coach Lamont always has a lot up his sleeves, and he's got short sleeves.
3rd
on.
and 8 from the 20.
Lot
Braden
of
looking
time.
to the corner.
There it is.
Just outside.
Will Bass Knight, corner of the end zone, incomplete.
Just a little late to develop for Will. He just didn't get turned around to be able to go to the ball soon enough.
The timing is still coming together.
He's got to turn it in quicker.
Still coming in. So the timing is still getting there. Good play
Braden
design.
had the time.
Mhm.
He threw a nice ball.
20-yard line.
The defender just held Will up a little bit, so he couldn't turn quick enough to see it. Another 4th down play for the Hawks.
Braden Young takes the snap. Up the middle. Oh,
Braden Young,
well defended.
intended for Jake Son in the
Well
end zone.
defended, but we see
John, I don't know. I mean, Braden is amazing. I mean, I don't know if you saw that one. He's on the run, flick of his wrist, threw it on a string. Beautiful pass, and the defender did make a great play, but just got there before the ball, just a second or two before the ball.
Couple of late flags here. Jeff, you're right. Braden Young. What we've seen in the games that we've called, at least the two of them now together, when there's a breakdown in the pocket and he steps forward, he's able to see.
I think the coaches might have been a little boisterous on that pass interference play and maybe got themselves another flag for Archie Williams. Let's wait and see the call.
On the defense.
So there are 2 penalties.
Dead ball foul also on the defense.
Holding and a dead ball foul on the defense. It's now going to be
Wow.
walked up to the 5-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Hawks.
But you're right.
But what an outstanding play by Braden on that one. I mean, that just
Breakdown doesn't phase him. Steps up, but keeps his eyes downfield.
just,
Saw
I mean,
2
from
receivers.
where we're sitting, John, it was a flick of the wrist, and it was just on a string, just through a rope. Great pass.
Jake's son comes out to take a well-deserved breather. On both sides of the ball, been contributing. Tight formation here at the goal line. Play coming in from Coach Lamont. Everyone's set. 2 men back. Will Delormier, Ethan Koo. Looks like it was off to Ethan Koo.
Carried by Ethan Koo up the middle.
Gained
Maybe 3?
2 to 3 yards. 2 to 3 yards.
Maybe a couple.
Still knocking on the door. 2nd and 5 here.
Just taking
Second
huge,
and goal from the
huge chunks
2.
of time off the clock with these drives.
Delormier gets the handoff out to the left. Spinning, keeps moving.
2nd and goal carried by Will Delormier. Looks like no gain on the play.
Old school football from Coach Lamont down by the goal line.
Gonna keep
That's
driving.
Pounding it in.
Amador, number 50.
There's that name again, Angel Amador.
He's looking for his
Standout
O-line to
senior.
do it.
3rd and goal for the Hawks.
Andrew Gordon. Solo here down to the right. Ball on the left
Set up
hash.
the play
Lot
action.
of room
He's
out
setting up
here
the
the
play
left
action.
to the right. Fake the handoff. They do look right. Oh, just off the outstretched fingertips of
Pass intended for
Andrew Gordon.
number 5.
They did look for the play action there. A little
Incomplete in the end zone on the
Again,
right
Braden
side.
doing it all. He's athletic, rolling to his right,
4th and
directing his
goal now.
players on the
The
field
Hawks will
where to
go
go
for
while he's making the play.
it.
Great to see.
4th and goal. Ethan Koo comes out. We've got Will Bassnight split out left, playing off the tight end. Now in the slot, Lachlan Hinley. Jake's son down on the right. Will Delormier in motion to the left.
Great play.
Touchdown,
There it is.
Andrew Gordon with the
They went
pass.
back to Andrew Gordon.
Braden Young.
Andrew Gordon just made a fantastic
Braden
play.
Young's second
Defender
touchdown pass
could
of the
not have
game.
defended that better. Braden could not have put it in a better spot
Really
on his
efficient.
back shoulder, and Andrew did not let it go.
Really efficient.
Great play.
Yeah, it was well. It was well covered.
Great play.
Cornerback was stride for stride, but it was put in a great spot. Great route.
Also really demonstrates Coach Lamont's play design abilities, his play calling.
2-point
Excellent.
conversion again. Fake the handoff up the middle.
Reverse handoff
Here we
for
go.
Andrew Gordon, number 5,
Andrew
who
Gordon
stays
takes it in for the
position.
2-point conversion.
If anybody touched him, it was a
14-0 Hawks.
finger.
We are back in
He
stride
waltzed
here.
right in on that.
14-0. Tam Red-Tailed Hawks up with 9 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second quarter.
Now the Hawks
Two
will
impressive
kick it off
drives,
again.
John.
Lachlan Hinley.
Defense has given Coach
Job.
loads of confidence to continue to go for it on 4th down. They are certainly going to go for it on 4th down, but
They may,
we've seen
they
the
may
other
have had
situations.
at least, I don't know, at least 3, maybe 4 fourth down plays on that drive. Controlling the clock, controlling the line of scrimmage. This is what you want to see.
The headset talking up to the coaches.
Braden Young getting feedback from the coaches, coaching staff, some analysis on what's happening out there. Tam wants to use this game to, as they always do, keep building.
Number 32 and number 10 back deep for Archie on the return.
A lot of football left here.
Let's see if they stick with the low line drive kick. It's been very effective.
They do again. The dangerous kick fielded by number
Nice
10,
pickup.
Cade Blakely, taken
Another
down
split
just
kick.
over the 40-yard
Cade
line.
Blakely, number
That's a show of very good hands to pick that ball up. That thing was flying
Like
6
a-
inches off the ground. He bent down, picked it up,
Ryan
and
Judge,
momentum
number
carried him
52,
forward.
bringing
Like a
him down.
knuckleball.
Good field position.
Knuckleball.
And it will be Archie Williams first down.
Jake Son and Will Richardson out in the secondary. Tavy Our freshman, Octavian Green, plays both ways as well, and he's going to play tight up here on Nicholas Lillevand. Shotgun snap. Quick pass out to the right, broken up by Marcus Jones.
Almost intercepted, boy.
Pass by number 5. Blocked down by number 10, Marcus Jones.
I think he's thinking he should have had that, John.
That's quick pressure. Yeah. Quarterback would like to have that back again, probably drop it over the top rather than try to pass it through Marcus Jones. Tough to pass it through
Defense
another
has been
human
doing
being.
Defense has
get
been
the ball
doing a
through the
great
actual
job thus far,
physical parts of the
staying
body.
off the field
Yeah.
and keeping the offense on the field.
They're hyped up. Good to have some wind at their back. 14-0 lead here. 2nd and 10. 8 minutes, 47 seconds left. Shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. Nice and low. Brought down by Ryan Judge. Tavy Green helped get in on that one too, but Ryan Judge with the
2 or 3 on the play.
Defense came to play today.
stop up the middle. Khalil Jackson. Khalil Jackson coming back in here. Again, Khalil's first season, I believe, playing football. He's got some great basketball history there, but Khalil Jackson is back in the game here. See what kind of moves he can get. I mean, 6'6", 340 pounds.
He stands out
really
on the field, I think it's fair to say.
Developing game over game.
Archie Williams here.
Intimidating just
They
standing
are really showing some force here at the line, and they send the house in. Send the house.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Causes the quarterback to throw the ball up. Deshaun Ferguson leaps
Fantastic interception.
to grab that hospital
We
ball.
have a flag on the play, though.
Let's see what the refs have seen on the play there. Yeah.
Boy, he stayed focused. He went up in a crowd, kept it. Great hands.
On Archie Williams.
Outstanding play.
After that defensive
Great
play by the
interception.
Hawks.
Great time to let the hounds loose there by
Now
Coach
the
Lamont
offense
and the
will
coaching
come out.
staff.
First down on
Stack
about
the line.
47
Khalil
yard
Jackson
line
in there and a
for
bunch of
Tailbacks
others.
Hawks.
4 down linemen.
I
They
was
added
watching
2 linebackers.
I was watching Khalil on that, John, and just with his hands, he just swatted a couple of the Archie Williams players aside and almost got to the quarterback. He's really a specimen.
We're going to get to see that hopefully for games to come and certainly
Absolutely.
in the next couple seasons. Braden Young senses pressure, steps up in the pocket,
Ball's loose.
passed out there to Andrew Gordon. Flag on the play.
Yeah.
Andrew Gordon
I'm
drops
not
the ball.
Sure if that was they're going to
Also
say he
flag
actually
down.
had possession or not on that. Seemed like he did.
Seemed like he made a football move, but I agree. If we had instant replay, we'd look at it.
Archie Williams on the play.
So
There is a flag, however.
Holding.
So Tam's going to keep the ball, it looks like. I think it was before the
Looks like we have
catch,
a
correct?
hold on the defense, though.
holding on the defense. Stripes on the field. They're chatting it through. See what they're going to come up with.
I'm not sure, John, but I think Andrew Gordon may have been held before the pass, and that's where the flag came out. It seemed to come out in the vicinity of where.
I like what you're picking up there. I think you're right. I'm looking at Andrew chatting with the sideline. Seems like he's indicating as such.
Yeah.
Let's see what actually gets ruled down here on the court of turf.
Andrew made such a great move to the inside that I think the player got flat-footed for
Yeah.
Archie Williams and felt the only thing he could do was kind of grab him, and I think that's what happened. Andrew made the catch anyway.
First down. Yep.
So
There we
have
go.
a
That's
hold
what
on
it was.
the defense.
It looked like he was coming out of that break a little.
First down for the
Yeah.
Hawks
Janky.
now
Yeah.
Is that a word? The kids
Yep.
use janky.
on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line going to be 1st and 10.
You can tell that Andrew just
Seven.
loves playing the game.
7:42 left. Oh, for sure.
I mean, you've got that kind of ability. I can see why.
Andrew Gordon, yeah, love what you do when you do it that well. Makes a lot of sense. Jake Sun and Andrew Gordon split out to the right. Will Bass Knight up to left. Ethan Koo right up the middle.
Handoff from Braden Young to Ethan Koo.
Now it looks like Tam's going to get to focus on execution, but they've gotten Archie Williams off balance so much that they can run some compact formations inside. They can spread it out and open up lanes, and you know, you really don't know where they're going to go because they're executing on both the pass plays and the run plays. So should be a fun rest of the afternoon here. Offense. Offensive holding. It's going to bring it back. Will Bassnight, Jake's son, Andrew Gordon,
First and 20 for the Hawks.
and Lachlan Henley. Some of the targets for Braden Young here. Shotgun snap, looks to his left. Quick pass, received by Will Bassnight at about the 40-yard line.
Nice catch. Nice first move by Will to evade the tackler and get a few more yards out of it.
Gets it back to initial line of scrimmage after the penalty. So let's see.
After I said there weren't hardly any penalties called in the JV game, I think we've had our fair share already in the first half, but I really like the way that Tam is coming back even after they get back 10 yards or 15 yards on a penalty. They're showing poise and they're bringing the ball back.
Agreed. Here we go. Braden Young takes the snap out of shotgun. Breaks out to his right. He can see it down there. What a great throw made. Very cool to Will Bassnight.
I think our listening audience is going to get a little tired of us continuing to sing Braden's praises here, John. But I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, just evades a sure tackle, directs the players down the field, double covered, and throws it pinpoint to him.
Delivers a strike. Yeah. Will Bassnight, unfortunately, coming out of the game, looks a little bit dinged up. Hope he's okay and can get back in there after a little bit of a rest. So Octavian Green, the freshman, comes in.
30-yard gain. I mean, I can see how Will got a little caught up there. Braden threaded the needle between two defenders, and the minute he caught it, they descended on him.
First and goal for the Hawks.
Octavian Green, lone receiver up top to the left.
Hand off to Ethan Koo.
Just a little dive off left tackle by Ethan Koo, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play
Will
by number
Delormier
72, DJ Hopkins for Archie Williams on that one.
DJ Hopkins.
Wrapped him up. He's a big fella.
Will Delormier comes in for Ethan Koo. Jakeson and Andrew Gordon split down to the right. Botched handoff.
Handoff to Will Delormier.
Little miscommunication maybe.
I think really the first big miscue by Tam this entire game. It was just a handoff that Braden and the running back just couldn't get the handle on. It dropped out immediately.
Yep.
Went right to the ground.
Braden.
Almost bounced in Tam's favor, but credit to Archie Williams. They just got on it.
Tam's defense is fired up. They really want to get the ball back, you can sense. 3 wide receivers split out right for Archie Williams. Handoff up the middle.
Well, John, I think the defense is just excited to be on the field. I think they've been on the field for about 1 minute and 30 seconds the entire game thus far.
Let us play, they're saying. Get us in every once in a while. We've got a jig going on. I don't have any judges cards. I don't know if I'm giving that a 10-0, maybe like a 6-2. Hardy linemen, maybe not tap dancers, but they're doing their best.
You're
diverse.
You're tougher than the judges on Dancing with the Stars, John.
It's all about technique, and they say je ne sais quoi, which means I think that's tap dancing in French. Archie Williams about to break for the huddle.
You said it,
timeout.
This defensive side of the ball for Tam is just chomping at the bit every play.
I'll tell you, coming into the game, I know Archie Williams was also wanting to establish the run here today, and Tam's defensive line and linebackers and our safeties that we've talked about just a bit, Jake's son, Will Richardson.
Giving them no quarter.
The run game has not been established by Archie Williams so far, and if Tam can keep that up, they should be able to see a lot more offense on the field from Braden Young and the rest of the Tam High red-tailed Hawks. cheerleaders out, getting the fans fired up just a bit here with 4:44 left in the second quarter, still 14-0. Ball is on the 15-yard line for Archie Williams when they come back out.
Archie Williams has to feel very fortunate about that miscue by Tam. Otherwise, they were coming very close to a 3-touchdown deficit.
Agreed. Knocking on the door. They certainly don't want to be down 21-0 going into halftime. So let's see. They're going to fight here. See what they come out with. 2 split right, 2 split left.
Defensive line look like they're ready to go here.
Man to man. Quick pass to the left.
Great tackle by Will Delormier. He was right
Caught
there.
by number 32, Beckett Mansbridge.
Taken down by Will Delormier and Christian Castro.
Will Delormier just smothered him the minute he got that ball.
Beckett Mansbridge with the catch.
Will wrapped him up. Christian Castro Vonk helped finish it off. 2nd and 5, it looks like. 2nd and 5 from the...
I think we're third.
We are third down.
3rd and 5 from the 20-yard
3rd and 5 from the 20-yard line. Here we go. Octavian Green, the lone cornerback here, with number 17, Nicholas Lillivand. Sweep to the right. Sweep to the right. Jake Sun got low, and the running back just leapt over the top of Jake Sun.
If you can hear the crowd on that play, you'll know why. That was a very athletic move.
Kudos.
Hurdling over the tackler and
Kudos.
keeping his feet on the other side of it.
Yep. Dangerous to get up and do that, but if no one else is there to pancake, then you're going to get there.
Hurdling is supposed to be illegal at high school. So that's why I was surprised there's no flag on that play.
I can't remember the last first down for Archie Williams.
Go to the stats. I don't see one on there. Maybe missed one in the first quarter. Shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. Stacked immediately.
Number 8, Christian Castro Vonk making the tackle in the backfield. Loss of 1 on the play.
Drew Bivens coming out. He seemed to really clog the middle up there.
Wrapped him up.
Yeah.
Credit Drew with the 1-yard loss on that. Great play.
Clock ticking down, coming up on 3 minutes, 20 seconds here. Second quarter. Archie Williams trying to establish something and get deep out of their own territory. They're knocking. They're trying to get out of it. 3 split out left for Archie Williams. Excellent coverage defense. Tavian Green trips and falls down.
Intended for number 10 on the play.
Yeah.
Trips and falls down. As he fell down, he may have grabbed a little bit of the jersey there.
I think
Late flag.
I think he fell into him.
Yeah, he tripped and fell down into him.
It's unfortunate. He just tripped under his own feet and fell onto the receiver.
Yep.
But you can't interfere with the receiver that way.
Yeah.
I don't think it was catchable, but I'm not sure if the referees are going to take that into account.
Probably not. Doesn't look like they are. You're right.
Nice job by the Archie Williams offensive line. Quarterback had a lot of time to make that
Plenty
throw.
of time. There was great coverage all around. Even Tavy was on him, man to man.
Pass interference in the defense will bring up a 1st and 10 for Archie Williams.
Khalil Jackson is going to head in for Hayden Perkins.
That was unlucky. He was right on him, just trick, and then rather than let him score. Yeah.
So
He should have tackled him harder.
10-yard penalty, not spotted the foul.
Under 3 minutes to play, John. Let's see if the defense can bend but not break and
Khalil
hold
Jackson,
Archie Williams scoreless.
Absolutely. Khalil Jackson is in. Marcus Jones is in.
Draw.
Quarterback draw up the middle. Gain of about
Christian Castrovonk there to meet him at the...
That was a design quarterback draw play.
Going to pick up a couple yards there.
Tam's defensive line demonstrated what they thought of that play.
Clock still ticking, 2.5 minutes left.
Second and about 10.
14-0
on the
Tam High Red-Tailed Hawks
44-yard
over
line.
Archie Williams.
Second and 9. Sorry.
Khalil Jackson stays in the game again. Marcus Jones. Ryan Judge.
Let's see if they're going to try to take it to the house on this play.
Big
John.
overload. Left, out to the right. Gets the first down, stays in bounds.
Number 5.
That was a great second effort by the receiver.
Gain of about 14 on the play
After the
at
initial
Parker
hit,
Brody.
legs kept moving, picked up another 5 or 6 yards and got the first down.
About 2 minutes left in the first half here. Archie Williams, first down on the Tamalpais 45-yard line.
45-yard line, 1st and 10 when they come back out of this timeout. Let's see if that defense can get its swagger back that they've had this game.
Biggest drive of the game for Archie Williams. Down deep in their own territory after that miscue with the fumble on the handoff, and a couple of flags, and they're in Hawk territory.
They're going to make a switch here. They're going to take Khalil Jackson out and pop Lachlan Hindley back in. Lachlan will add some speed to the edge.
Archie
They're going
Williams
with
has
a
been spreading the field,
meaningful speed front.
trying to spread out that defense that's just been swarming in the middle. They haven't given them anything up front.
John Wellborn, Lachlan Hindley, Ryan Judge, and Marcus Jones. This is a quick front four. 2 linebackers show that they're going to split the gap. They do. They send 6. They send 6. Let's see if it pays off. And it does.
What pursuit.
And it does. They got the speed 4, throw the 2 linebackers in.
And number 18.
Great
Offensive
pursuit.
line was not able to react quickly enough to that. Well executed by the players on the field. Great decision by Coach Lamont and his coaching staff to put that speed 4 in.
Big loss.
Minute 35 left. Clock is stopped.
Archie Williams, quarterback, tried to elude the defenders and ended up running backwards and
21.
not nearly as quick as the defensive team that just tracked him down.
Minute and a half.
Great
left.
defensive team. Great scheme.
Let's see if Tam can follow it up here. Tavy Green, they're still going with that speed 4, 2 linebackers. They show it and they follow through with it. Hold him up in the middle,
Handoff
grab
to
the
number
jersey.
11, Parker Frescos.
Parker Frescos.
Brought down by number 60,
Tackled at the 48,
John Wellborn,
49-yard
number
line.
88, Lachlan Hindley.
Defense comes to the sideline.
Gain of about 5 on the play.
Timeout called with 1:24 seconds left.
Bring
Very
up
long
and
third down
17
play.
This
for
is like a
Archie
nice.
Williams.
This is a meaningful
Minute 24 remaining.
middleweight bout, back and forth here. Reminds me of like Hagler Hearns back in the day. Good speed.
Archie Williams has about a 3rd and 17 here.
Tam's going to be ready for this.
They've been opening it up a lot more this drive than we've seen them do the whole game. As you mentioned, John, they were really trying to establish the run in the first half. Archie Williams was, and there was nothing there. And now they're spreading the field out, trying to put the ball in the air a little bit more. And I think that's when Coach Lamont brought the house.
Great day to be up here watching the chess match unfold on the field in front of us.
Did Archie call a timeout?
Timeout called by Archie Williams, it looks like originally is about to
Archie
end.
Williams coming off the timeout here.
3rd and 16 and change.
That was their 3rd and final timeout. Of the half.
Speed front 4 is down again. 2 linebackers show to hit that center A gap, and they do. Quick,
Once
Pass to
again.
number 11,
Quick
Parker
pass
Fresco's
out to Parker
for a gain
Fresco's.
about
Jake's
5
son
on the
again,
play.
open
Jake's
field
son coming
tackle.
in for the tackle.
Can't stop that.
Receiver made a great catch,
4th
tried to
and
make a
12
spin move.
for
Jake went in,
the
wrapped up
Falcons
around the
here.
legs, stopped him right where he caught the ball.
Still a minute 19 seconds left here. 4th down. Tam's hoping
Looks like they're bringing
they
out
might
the
be able to
punting
stop
unit.
and get the ball back.
With a minute 19, that shows the respect for the TAM offense if they're punting, John. Down 14.
Little birdie in my ear, sending down some thoughts. Watch the
Number 2,
fake.
Jake
Watch the
Son
fake here. Let's
in the
see what
back.
happens.
Planning on returning the punt.
Ball at the 47-yard line. Tamalpais, red-tailed Hawks. Jake's son sitting back at his 5-yard line, steps up to the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Punt is almost blocked, runs into the punter.
That was
Marcus Jones.
Recovered by
Marcus, which
Jake's
is the
son
had
around
that
the
one back.
6-yard line
Marcus Jones ran into the punter.
in the backfield near the punter.
really came very close to blocking that punt, but you can't slam into the kicker if you miss the ball.
So they'll add that on to the end of the play.
Forced at the end of the play, bringing the Hawks back to the 1-yard line. Half the distance to the goal. Sorry about that.
Half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Looks like from the 6-yard line, thereabouts.
I don't think they've done the penalty yet. Yeah, they got no, I think they're going to go to the 1.
Yeah, they're going to march it down to about the 3.
What do you think, John? Tam going to try to make something of it here?
Ball placed on, looks like
Minute 10 left. They played a great
the
first
3-yard
half.
line for the Hawks to start
Yeah,
off the
no
drive.
pressure, since they're going to want to make sure they get it out of the
end.
end zone. Pick up 5 to 7 yards here on first down. Then give themselves some breathing room. But I agree, that's what their goal is, to see if they can maybe get one more play busted up here through Archie Williams and bring it to the house. This is the kind of play they want. Braden Young out to the right.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Andrew Gordon picks it up, gets out of bounds at about the 20, 21-yard line.
Andrew Gordon for a
Stops
gain
the
about
clock
17
at a
on
minute
the play,
left.
Out of bounds at the 20.
Great play
Tackled
by
by
Andrew to
32,
elude
I
the
believe.
tacklers and get out of bounds. Great presence of mind on that play.
1st and 10 for the Hawks at the 20-yard line. A minute remaining.
Clock
in the
still
half.
stopped. Clock still stopped. 1 o'clock. 1 minute left. Same thing. Braden Young with a quick bubble screen to Jake's son. Has some blockers. Takes care of the ball. Gets
Screen play to Jake's son.
taken down somewhere around the 31-yard line,
Gain
almost near a
about
first
Two
down.
nice
down on the
moves by
play.
Jake to pick up an extra 4 or 5 yards on
Pass
that
from
play.
Braden Young.
Clock stopped.
Hurry up offense for Tam here.
Clock starts again. Will Bassnight seems to be getting away. Out to Jake's son.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Come on. Get out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. No, he's going to say keep it going. He's going to say
Catch by
keep it going.
Jake's son brought up to about the 48-yard line from Braden Young.
Yeah, he said run.
Dancing
run
on the
clock.
sidelines.
This means stop.
He almost got out of bounds.
Clock's running down. Shotgun formation for Braden Young. Quick snap. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. Gets out of some trouble. Runs out to his left.
He's going to try to get to the sideline.
And he's
Great
got to
play.
the sideline.
Braden
Out at about the
Great job by
44-yard
Out
line
to
of
the
Archie
left
Williams.
sideline. Escaping the
26
pocket,
seconds
stopping
left.
the clock.
Another example of his poise.
Boy,
He wanted to get that ball down the field. He saw nothing there. Took it
Ball
himself,
at the
went out of bounds.
45-yard line.
Got a couple
Second
more
and 4
plays
for
as
the
a result.
Hawks. 26 seconds
they've been able to
remaining
march
on
it down the
clock.
field here about nearly 50 yards in just under a minute or so. Players looking in from the sideline for the plays from Coach Lamont.
Let's see if Coach
Lone
Lamont takes it deep
backfield.
this time.
Lone backfield. Extra protection. 3 receivers. They're really going to look for something here.
Great protection for Braden by
out
the
to his
offensive
left,
line.
throws back
he's throwing
across
it
his
up.
body. Oh,
Pass intended for number 7, Will Bassett.
Interesting.
Deep shot at the 10-yard line, incomplete.
interesting
think,
no call there.
I think Will wanted a flag on
Looked
that
like
one.
looked like there could have been a flag. Refs made the assessment not to
There
throw the
was,
flag there.
There was definitely some contact. The question is, when did it occur?
True.
You could argue it was more or less a jump ball.
17 seconds left. Let's see what they show here. If they show a empty backfield again, we're going to look for something exciting downfield. And they are. So you've got Octavian Green and Will Bassnight split out right. Lachlan and Andrew Gordon up top solo. Plenty of protection. Pass out to the left to Andrew Gordon.
Oh,
He
they did not say he got out of bounds.
11
Ref
seconds
signal
left.
The clock is still running. Great play
Clock's
by
still
Andrew Gordon.
running.
He tried to get out. Thought he did.
This is going to maybe be the last play of the game. 5 seconds and under, so
Braden's on the move, rolling to the right.
just got out of bounds.
That's going to do it. Good effort.
Well played, both teams. The end of the first quarter there, Archie Williams was able to get going there, it seemed like, and Tam held him midfield to get that punt going. And Tam, wow,
John,
electric goal line.
Apart from more flags than we probably expected on both sides, very well played game. Tam looked very impressive for the first half.
Really clean, really efficient. We'll look forward to coming back after halftime to start the second half. As we go into halftime, 14-0, Tam high over Archie Williams. Great first half. Thanks, Jeff. We'll see you. We'll see you on the other side.
You bet. Welcome back. I'm here for a few drives with Art Young back here on the Ocho. Art, great to see you. How are you?
Likewise. Thanks for having me. I'm good. This is
What did you think about the first half?
well, as a TAM fan, you'd be pretty pleased. I think you guys probably talked about the importance of the running game at the beginning of the broadcast. And while we haven't broken out on too many runs, just the threat of the running game and getting to a 2nd and 2, a 2nd and 4, something that the team has really struggled with all season, just creates much better situations for the offense going forward. I mean, we had a couple unfortunate fumbles, but actually one. I think another one was overturned by a penalty. But, the offense has done well. The defense has played outstanding, incidentally.
Defense came to play today. John and I were both commenting on it. And are completely agree that establishing dominance on the offensive line has let Coach Lamont really mix up his play calling. It has really established the play action in a really big way, and it's paid off.
Yeah, I think that's a very astute observation. The other thing is, sometimes you see a play and you don't realize that ultimately a penalty can help you. And what I mean by that is I think the refs have done a very good job this game. Tavy actually was beaten on a what would have been a touchdown pass, and he made a smart play. He made a really good play. Scoreboard's still 0, right? I mean, if he doesn't grab the receiver, that's probably 6 for the other side. So, you like to see that resilience in a kid like him, right? He gets beaten, he immediately does the smart play and grabs the guy. It was a touchdown saver.
And if you look at the score, it's not representative of really the dynamic in the game today. TAM has dominated this game on both sides of the ball, both with respect to time of possession. The defense has barely been on the field. There's not a grass stain on any of the defensive players out there. Archie Williams had one drive based on a few penalties, and if there hadn't been some of those penalties, score would be higher.
Exactly. You got to be very pleased.
And there's the kickoff for the second half.
Yeah, the other thing TAM has done well is they've contained Nate Carpe-Brody. He did have that highlight hurdle, but aside from that, they've kept him in check, and he's a very talented running back. I'm sure you guys talked about him earlier, but that's been the key, right? Really, our offense has done well in establishing the running game, whereas Archie Williams has struggled a bit.
TAM's offense is starting out 1st and 10 at around the 29-yard line. Braden Young had an outstanding first half. His poise on the field has been increasingly impressive every game that we've seen. Player in motion. Quick screen. Jake's son lose the tackle. Flag on the play. I think he picked up about 3 or 4 on that, Art.
Yeah.
Impressive play calling by Coach Lamont. Love that play.
Yeah, there are very few things to complain about in the first half. I do know they wanted to clean up the penalties from last week, and they've done better, but it is pretty frustrating. You have a good call, good execution, and you get penalty. But let's see how they bounce back here. The other thing to mention here is that
looks like a holding.
Yeah.
Looks like a holding.
Holding on TAM, that's going to bring it back from the point of infraction. I think we've got about 1st and 16.
16 for the Hawks.
Quick handoff up the middle.
By the way, I love that call. I love that call.
Great play.
Great play design. You fake the reverse to Jake's son, and that you see the linebackers leaning that way, and then it opens up the gash for Will Delorme. That was a fantastic call.
Coach Lamont is really good on the play calling. Art, with the NFL, like they call eye candy. A lot of motion in the backfield, confuses the defense, and then a quick handoff. Again, another quick handoff up the middle. This time they were ready for him a little bit.
Handoff to Will Delorme. Group of Falcons.
You might have lost a couple on that play.
There also, I think somebody may have inadvertently rolled into him. You almost sense that, like Coach Lamont did against McClymonds, running the Wildcat. They're setting up a
Braden
pass off that.
Braden looks like he's got an ankle that's giving him some trouble right now. He is going to stay in, however. Another quick run up the middle of Delormier.
Another handoff to Will Delormier.
May have gotten just past the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a long 3rd and 9. Braden's still hobbling around out there a little bit.
Yeah, and with 3rd and 9,
coming up
you hope that he can step into his throws here, right? I mean, you're looking at a probable pass play.
And it looks like it's his right, so it's his planting foot and his throwing motion. All right, they've set up well for a play action here with the runs. Motion to the right, another quick out to Jake. Nothing there. Nice open field tackle. Good swarming defense by Archie Williams on that play.
Interesting to see what Coach Lamont calls here, right? You have 4th and 8. You have a 14-0 lead. Your defense has been playing well. Well, it looks like he's going to go for it. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to
Offense is staying on the field, Art.
Yeah, they're going to try to draw him off sides probably.
Braden has been effective at that already today. Braden's got 2 backs with him in the backfield. Play action pass. Oh.
That's interference. Oh, I'm not letting.
Oh, now the flag comes down. The defender pass was intended for Will Bassnight.
Number 7.
Art, I think the defender just got there a little bit early.
I think that's right. Oh, now they're saying no flag. It looks like, Owen Dasovich here, who's forgotten more about football than we'll ever know, pointed out that the pass was probably tipped at the line, and that negates the interference call. And so suddenly you flip the field.
Yeah, Coach Lamont is wondering why a flag came out right after the contact in the pass, but then it got picked up. He seems a little perturbed about that.
I guess it's probably, one of the back judge probably didn't see it, didn't see the tip.
Archie Williams takes over on Tam's 45. Looks like there might have been motion on Archie Williams. There's a flag.
One thing that's good to see today is, thinking back to Tam's offense, is they are throwing downfield. There was an editorial in the Marin Independent Journal last week criticizing Tam's football team for not throwing downfield.
I ignored that article, Art.
Yeah.
Glad you're bringing it up now.
I am bringing it up because, look, this is not pickleball, right? This isn't fencing. This is football, okay? Football is the most complicated sport there is.
For the record, Art, I just want to say a lot of my friends are journalists, and I do believe that Brian Murphy may have worked for the Independent Journal at one time.
Hey, my son worked for the Independent Journal at one time. But the point is, there's a reason why they weren't able to throw downfield against McClymonds, and you're seeing them throw downfield
Archie
today.
Williams is back at the line. After that penalty, 5-yard illegal procedure. Quarterback back to pass. Going downfield.
That is a great
fantastic play.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a very apt description of the play by Tavy.
Octavian Green, number 40, at the last minute got his hand in there and broke it up. Absolutely fantastic play. Art, if you're done attacking the free press, I'm just going to go back to the game.
By the way, it wasn't the Marin IJ, incidentally. It was somebody wrote a letter, actually. Maybe I mischaracterized it.
Oh, okay. Letter to the editor?
Yeah, because I'm
Anybody
a huge
we
fan
know?
of the Marin IJ. If it was somebody we knew, I'd call him out, right?
I want you to know that I delivered the IJ when I was in junior high, Art.
Oh, boy. We may
Shout
not
out
go
to
down that path.
Shout out to the IJ. Second, about 15.
Great, but it was a letter to the editor.
2 in the backfield with the quarterback. Run up the middle. Well defended.
Number 8 on the play.
May have picked up 3 or 4.
Tackle made by Jake Son and Will.
We have a big third down coming here, right? This is I don't know how many times Archie Williams has crossed midfield today. Have they? Have they before this drive?
They have.
Okay.
In their last drive. John and I were mentioning that as well.
But
and that drive may have been their first down.
Yeah.
Of the first half as well.
And so a 3 and out would be great here for
Archie
Tam.
Williams just made it back to the original line of scrimmage, as Art mentioned. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. Defense has showed up to play today, Art.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, certainly having Will Delorme back helps, but the defense, you go back to last week, they played a dominant game against San Rafael. The
Marcus Jones has been outstanding as well today.
Yeah, absolutely. Just exploding off the edge. That's a nice throw and catch.
Complete out to the right. Great play by the Archie Williams quarterback. Really got hit.
And by the way, great catch by the receiver.
Great catch, great throw. I think he may have gotten shaken up on that play.
Looks like 4th and about 1 or 2 for the Falcons. And it looks like they're going to go.
He took a big hit just as he released that ball. Took a lot to stand in there. Still made a very nice pass out to the right. Good catch by the receiver.
Yeah, it was definitely impressive.
4th and about 2 for Archie Williams, and it looks like they're going for it.
Looks like you have Drew Bivens in the game anchoring that defensive line. Jake Sun creeping up.
Split out to the left. Quarterback keep. Fake. He's got some room.
Quarterback keep, fake handoff.
That's a great play. Great play design.
Well executed play. It was a fake handoff up the middle. Quarterback kept it out to the right.
Looks like
Picked up big yardage, about 15 yards.
17-yard line. Karen Behringer,
That's a first down for Archie Williams.
That'll be a first down for the Falcons, moving the sticks.
I haven't watched
It's the first big drive that Archie Williams has made today.
Yeah, and I haven't watched Archie Williams this year. I haven't seen any film on them. But do you know if this is the normal cadence of their offense? Because it seems like the quarterback, keeps running back to the sideline to get the play and is coming back. I wonder if they're intentionally trying to.
It looked to me like he might have been shaken up for a minute, but he might have been going on to the sidelines to get a play. He took a big hit. Out to the outside. There's some room. Oh, great open field tackle.
Up around the left side. Looks like a gain of around 8 or 9 on the play. Tackle by number 6, Deshaun.
Archie Williams' offense really showing some signs of life here.
Deshaun Ferguson just saved a touchdown, Art. That was a great open field tackle. Runner had momentum, and he cut him down just at about the 8-yard line.
Absolutely. Deshaun's been doing that all year, by the way. He seems to play sort of a hybrid striker role.
He was in hot pursuit and still made a great open field tackle. 2nd and a couple from about the 9-yard line. Another handoff, this time going to the right-hand side. He has some room.
Handoff to number 4.
Archie Williams really doing a good job on this drive, beginning to get some push on that offensive line on their run game, which is what they wanted to establish from really the first drive.
And I think the difference this series, Art, is that they're running more to the outside and spreading it out. They were trying to run into the middle, and Tam was just really clogging up the middle for him in the first half.
Yeah, and
they got the first down. It's 1st and goal from about the 4.5 yard line.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they hadn't gone to the outside earlier. That running back that they have, Carpe Brody, with his, probably the fastest player on the field, right? You would imagine that there's more pitches to the outside.
Big, he's got speed. He's got a good arm, and we saw him with the. Oh, and he's taking it himself. Quarterback draw in for a touchdown.
Quarterback keeper. Hit by number 2, Jake's on the play, but he gets into the end zone.
Archie Williams is on the board.
With 5:12 left in the third quarter.
With the carry.
Made it a 1-score game.
Now Archie Williams kicking a PAT after their score.
They're going to go for the PAT, not going for 2. Kicks up. Oh, and it hits the goal post.
The goal post. It's like that Taco Bell commercial. Have you guys seen that one?
I haven't.
Oh. Well, if you're home, somebody pull it up on YouTube. Actually, don't leave us to pull it up. Anyway, I'm going to hand the headset back over to John Gregg, who will do a much better job than I did. But
Art, it's great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Happy homecoming.
Thanks.
Welcome back, John. We missed you.
Jeff, good to be back.
John, I just want, for the record, to know that you and I had a shutout going for the first half. It's been broken now.
What happened? I go take a teeny power nap. And, okay, here we go, 14-6. Let's collect ourselves here. Let's get it back together.
Nice to see such a big crowd here today for homecoming, John.
Look at that. It's like
students and parents really turned out today.
Everybody's out in full force. Good to see all the students today.
Onside kick.
Did not make it 10 yards.
Did not make it 10 yards, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it was nice to take
John,
a
at the
walk.
high school level, I'm going to have to count on you to know what the ruling is for an onside kick that doesn't go 10 yards and go out of bounds, because I can tell you.
I feel like it's detention. I feel like if it doesn't go 10 yards, you get detention is what happens in high school.
Taking the ball at what looks like
we're going to take it over here at the 43-yard line. Okay, worked out in our favor.
Great field position for Tam.
Lots of students out here today. As you said, it was nice to take a walk around and see everybody on the break. Stretch the legs, say hi to everybody. Going to give a little shout out to my man, my former Tam High student, Colin Gregg, who's down at Santa Barbara now watching the game with some friends down there. Sure he'd be having a blast with his buddies. What's up, C? Have fun down there.
Tough location to go to school, John.
No comment, really. I mean, I hope he enjoys the program there for years to come. I know I would.
Nice run by Jake Sun, 7 yards on the first
Shotgun
down.
Snap.
Oh,
Botch snap. Jake Sun falls on the 49-yard line, 44-yard line.
very heads-up play by Jake. Unfortunate snap, but rather than try to pick it up and maybe have something worse happen, he jumped on the ball.
Look, important point in the game here. You know, we're over the halfway point in the third quarter, 14-6. And, you know, Tam's going to look to continue to get its momentum back as they had in the first half. Let's build set of downs over set of downs.
3rd and 11. Let's see what they can do here.
Will Bass Knight down left.
Oh, nice.
Out to Andrew
Very well
Gordon.
done. Very nice
Cuts it
play.
back into the inside.
Oh, great move by Andrew.
Protects the ball. Falls out of bounds just over the 30-yard line. Picks up the first down comfortably.
Excellent play design. Challenging execution, pulled off flawlessly. And then the after the run catch by Andrew Gordon was fantastic. Big play for Tam right there.
Lots of positivity there, Jeff. Seeing some good things. Crowd's getting stoked. They're going to welcome these red-tailed Hawks into the end zone here, hopefully. That's the vibe in the stadium. 3:51 left.
We're inside the 30-yard line.
Tavy set in motion to the right. Braden eyes downfield, back into
there
the
it
corner.
Is. What
right
a
to Will
catch.
Bassnight. Tiptoes across the end zone.
Wow.
Terrific.
Wow. Great focus.
Pass.
What a pass by Braden. Great focus by Will Bassnight to haul that in with a defender on him. Tippy-toed in, as you said, John, right in the corner. Fantastic play.
Kick a PAT.
Great for the Tam offense after a tough set of downs the last time. Maybe a PI that was questionable there, but to come back and just score right on the heels of Archie Williams scoring. Great set of downs.
Trevor Koo out now, Ethan Koo's brother, to take the PAT.
Blocked.
Snap.
And no good.
Yeah, snap was a bit low. Tough to get that up and down and get the laces pointed out. Gave the line enough time to break through and put a hand on it. Well up by Trevor Koo. Good effort. So we're going to stay held here at 20-6 with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Andrew Gordon and Braden Young and others on the sideline taking stock of what just happened there at the end of that drive. Really, probably one of the most electric plays we've seen of the day. 35-yard pass play.
And two great back-to-back plays. 3rd and 11, fantastically designed and executed play, followed up by that corner pass. Just great.
Number 3 and number 17 back to
We've got some visitors in the booth. Nice to see you.
Oh, Onside kick tried by Tam. Interesting. It looks like it was recovered by Archie Williams there at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
Ronan Wood.
Good news is it went 10 yards, John.
So
It made it.
Falcons
It made it.
will have the ball on their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Little tit for tat there from the
Yeah, the
coaches on the
That's
onside
right.
kick.
Moving some pieces on the board back and forth at each other. Reminded of the was it the second half in the Colts Saints Super Bowl? Second half, the Saints came out and shocked the world with a onside kick that turned it around for them. Got Drew Brees' first ring. We're just chatting about this morning with the producers of this show. A lot of onside kick activity. Let's keep it up. Handoff right up the middle, up the gut. Ball pops out, seems to be recovered by Archie Williams at the 40-yard line.
Took an Archie Williams bounce almost right into the arms of the lineman, number 60, Leonello Marcucci.
Leonello Martucci.
John, you got to hand it to Archie Williams on the last drive. They really changed their game plan. Instead of running up the middle, they were running out to the edge. Their blockers were blocking down in. They were getting room out on the edge, and they marched it down and scored with a couple of good keeps by the quarterback. Let's see if Tam can stop him here.
Important game. Let's see. 3 down lineman Marcus Jones blown dead before.
Yep.
We've got a false start, it
Yep.
looks like.
Offensive move before the snap. Looks like we're going to get 5 yards on
Yep.
Archie Williams.
Looks like false start from the Falcons. 5-yard penalty will bring it back to
We've got Drew Bivens. Drew Bivens. We've got Hayden Perkins, Marcus Jones, Lachlan Hinley. Your 4 down linemen here.
First and 15.
First and 15 from the 46-yard line. Tamalpaya's side of the 50. Shotgun snap collected.
Pass intended for number 11, Parker Frescos.
That was interesting. The play developed right behind the referee, and all the quarterback from Archie Williams could really do was throw it into the ground, or he was going to hit the referee instead of his player, referee was in between the ball and the receiver.
13th man on the field. We will take it. Doing their part. Second and 15 from the 46. 2:32 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers split out left, 1 down to the right. Screen out to the left. Tam bunches over to it.
Well defended.
Just about gets back to the
Well defended.
original set of chains.
That was a great call by Archie Williams. The big blitz was on by Tam, in which case usually the screenplay is going to get you some yardage, but you got to hand it to the Tam defense. They stayed in their positions, they swarmed to the ball, and it was a short gain.
They anticipated that really well, Jeff. Yeah, and look, maybe if they had run that screen to the wide side of the field, it may have had a little bit more leg room, but they also had that 13th man, the sideline on that short side of the field. So it's a right play, and if they had a little bit more lateral space, they may have been able to break it for a bit more.
Good
but
discipline by the defenders on the outside to stay home, to not bite in on it.
Here we go, 3rd and 11, coming up on 1:50 left in the third quarter. 1 receiver set down on the right, 2 up top. Flags thrown just before the ball snapped.
A lot of illegal procedures.
Archie Williams
on Archie
giving some
Williams.
yards away. You can't do that in a game like this. It's
I
gonna
think
come back
that
to bite you.
really is really you got to tip your cap to the Tam defense.
Making it 3rd and 16.
Archie Williams wants to get that extra step that they're needing with that Tam defense really charging off the ball. Takes it back to 3rd and 15.
Same 4 down lineman for Tam as referenced earlier. Linebackers step up, get some pressure, Hot pursuit, quarterback flushed out of the pocket to the right, crosses the 45, tackled down by Marcus Jones on the 40-yard line. Good pursuit.
Great pursuit by Deshaun Ferguson on that. Came from all the way across the other side of the field. John showed great speed and cut the quarterback off.
6 yards. Marcus Jones and Deshaun with the tackle.
4th and 9 with 50 seconds left. Clock is ticking. Marcus Jones getting some instructions from Coach Lamont.
Looks like Archie Williams is going to go for it here. 4th and 9 from Tam's 40-yard line. Big play.
Huge play. Tavy Green, lone cornerback up top on the left. Bunch set, 3 receivers down on the right. Snap, shotgun, quarterback looks left, looks down the middle of the field. There's a flag on the play.
We're going to get holding
There's a flag on the
Archie
play,
Williams.
but it looks like there was also holding pass interference down the end of the play there. So bookend flags.
Pass was incomplete.
And it looks like the quarterback is shaken up again.
And a flag by where Parker Frescoes was running his route.
We're going to have holding on the defense for sure.
Offense.
We have
Holding on the offense, and then we've got
Offset.
pass interference.
They're going to play it again.
Will offset, repeating 4th and 9 for the Falcons.
4th and 9, so it
John, I was watching the defensive line. I wanted to see what pressure would get in there, and the offensive line was holding Tam back, and holding is the operative term there.
Yep.
Because you could see it from the booth.
yeah, plain as day, as they say. 4th and 9, 19 seconds left or so. 3rd quarter.
Archie Williams gets another chance at it here. See what Tam defense can do.
Even 2 split receivers right, 2 split left. Single man in the backfield. Shotgun, looks over the middle. Plenty of pressure. Plenty of pressure.
Great D.
Marcus Jones is there to clean it up.
Number 5 is sacked.
Shut it down.
Marcus Jones has been all over the field today, John.
5 seconds off the clock. 14
Tam
seconds
defense
left
did a fantastic job of immediately collapsing that pocket. Quarterback had no time. Receivers were well covered down the field. Just a great defensive stop.
So now look, 3rd quarter, number 11, sprinting off the field for Archie Williams, gets off just in time. We've got Tavy Green and let's see who's down here. Will Bassnight, split to the left. Handoff is to Will Delormier. Runs just left off tackle. Gets across the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you what,
Third
John,
quarter's
these
coming
two
to an
teams are getting after it right now. There's some helmets hitting down there. Both sides are really, really playing hard.
A lot of pride here. Two opponents that have played each other well in years past. Both 1 and 3, as we mentioned earlier. They've had a lot of tough out of conference, out of league opponents to get themselves toughened up for MCAL here, and they both won it.
They're showing it. So neither of them wants to go 1 and 4.
Big 4th quarter coming up. 12 minutes ahead of us. Ball's going to be at the 46-yard line, 20-6. Tam has got a big opportunity here to fortify its lead, protect the ball, and give their defense a little bit of time. You know that defense is going to be relied upon when Archie Williams comes back out at some point on offense. So give the defense a time to collect itself, get a breather, be ready to rock and roll.
Defense has been fresh, very impressive off the ball. Been very impressed by the energy that the defense is showing today out there.
I'll tell you, I've been impressed by the energy of the mascot. You called it out earlier, but that is some good attitude.
Now, I'm unaware.
Ferocious.
Is that a homecoming only kind of thing, or can
I
we
hope
expect
not.
now to
I
see
hope
that
not. I hope it's all
furry red-tailed hawk out here every game?
Your guess is as good as mine. Handoff up the middle. Looks like
Up the middle.
Not much there.
Maybe picked up a couple yards. Will Delormier. More than a couple.
Both
More than a
teams in the second half, John, have really showed determination at the line on both sides of the ball.
Brings up 3rd and short for the Hawks.
Third and
On Archie's
a couple here, it looks like,
46-yard
Jeff.
line.
Third and a couple. Let's not let it go to fourth. We don't need to.
I like play action down the field on this play,
Will
John.
Bassnight, Tavy Green, split out right. Up top, you've got Andrew Gordon, it looks like, and first down, Will Delormier. He's got
there he
plenty
goes.
of daylight. Puts his shoulder down, protects the ball. Taken down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of about 20 yards. Really well designed.
John,
play action too.
that's where the execution today, and that's where the running game has really paid off. Archie was sure it was going to be play action. Instead, they ran it for big yardage.
Handoff quick to Jake Sun. Gets out to the right. Has
Nice.
a blocker.
Really nice job of Jake breaking a tackle there and getting another 6 or 7 yards out of it.
Inbounds somewhere around the 14-yard line or so. 10 minutes, 50 seconds. Clock is ticking.
Jake's son is a challenge to bring down. When his legs get moving, it's tough to stop him.
Looks like a gain of about 8 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 2 from the 15-yard line.
Archie Williams' liners look like they're breathing hard now. They've been out there for a while today.
Again, Jake Sun up the middle.
Right up
Pounds it
the
in
gut.
for maybe a half a yard
Right
or
up
so.
the gut for about a yard or two, very close to the first down.
Coach Lamont has really showed a commitment to those runs up the gut today.
About a yard for the first down. We'll bring up 3rd and inches for the Hawks.
3rd and inches. We've got 3 receivers out left to the wide side of the field. There's a lot of space up there. Will Bassnight split out to the right. Solo receiver, Lachlan Henley, Tavy Green, and Andrew Gordon. Again, we go for the handoff up the middle there to Christian Castro-Vonk.
Might have been a loose ball, but
Yeah.
they're not signaling the balls one way or the other, so I'm not sure if it was a
4th down.
ground may cause that fumble.
4th down for the Tamalpais Hawks.
4th
Fourth and about
down.
2.
They're going to go for it
They're
again.
gonna keep the offense out there. May have been a fumble on that last play, but it looks like the Hawks recovered it.
Over-under on field goal attempts today. I'm going to go with the under, whatever it is. But 4th and 2. Quick handoff.
I
Looks
don't
like
think
was
he
stopped
got there.
short of the first down.
Number 8, and it's going to be close. Tackle by number 54, Archie
Turnover
Williams.
on downs.
Now
Archie
with a
Williams.
turnover on downs, he is short of the line of
I think that
gain.
Coach Lamont,
So that will bring
at
up
this
offense
point, John,
for
is
Archie
really
Williams
playing a
and the
ball
defense for the
control,
Hawks.
clock control
Archie
game.
Williams starting
They've got
on their
a
own
2+ score lead. They've
14-yard
got
line.
Archie Williams pinned back deep in their own
1st and 10.
territory.
Yeah, consistent faith in the defense.
9
You
minutes
said
left
Jeff
to
has
play in
shown
this
up
game.
strong all day. Let's see if they can get it done here again. Shotgun snap. Ball's in there. Quarterback evades pursuit.
Pressure ball brought
Good
early by
coverage.
John Wellborn.
Boy,
Great ball
that
thrown
was-
over the receivers.
that
Had a chance to be
Real
caught there.
athleticism by the quarterback there. He just evaded a sure sack, moved out to his left, and made a long throw down the field. But he just has seemed to be shaken up all game today. He seems to be favoring a shoulder.
Yeah, impressive effort, as you said, because
Now we'll
he's
bring
been
up
getting dinged
2nd
up
and
just a
10
bit
now
and
for Archie
rolled out
Williams.
to his left. Really athletic throw to get it down there over the receiver, over the defenders. Chance to have been
Maybe
caught.
that's just his normal body posture, but he just seems to be favoring that right shoulder. But it sure doesn't seem to be affecting him. He just threw the
feel
ball
ya.
about 40, 45 yards down the field.
Tavy Green here down on the right, split out ISO coverage. Number 10, Cade Blakely. Shotgun snap is in. Defensive line looking to get pressure. What a rope thrown down the field. Wow. About 8 yards overthrown. Strong arm like
Yeah,
this.
again. Oh, see, and he's on the ground again. He's been taking a lot of hits today from the TAM defensive line. Just as he got that away, he got taken down, and he's got a strong arm, overthrew the receiver by 5 or 10 yards.
First couple of plays here, just really going for it, selling out downfield, looking for the big play. And sometimes that's a risk you got to take. Turns out to now be a 3rd down and 10. Still backed up on their own 14-yard line.
Two very different looks from the offense of Archie Williams in the first half and the second
line
half.
Trying to break through. A little bit of holding. No, and the pass is dropped over the middle.
Got a flag.
Parker Fresco's incomplete.
Flag comes in from the far side.
It's in the TAM defensive backfield.
Flag is near where number 11.
And I think we have an injured Archie Williams player on the field.
We do.
The intended receiver.
Yeah.
He tried to come back for the ball, and when he tried to plant, he just may have rolled that ankle or twisted it.
See what the call is going to be. Well, they're going to take some time here.
The ref threw that flag with conviction. I think it went up in the air about 30 yards. But he's picking it up, and we don't have an indication yet.
Play's going to come in now. Call's going to come in, perhaps.
I think it's an injury timeout.
Call on the player's back. Haven't heard a call come in yet to the sideline.
Looks like the flag was picked up. So
that was a little bit odd. He really threw that flag with gusto.
3rd and long again. Quick screen out to the right. No blockers out there. Tam is there quick enough.
Great pursuit by
Play's
the
going to
TAM
be
D.
blown dead. No progress.
Group of Hawks on the tackle.
TAM was not fooled at all on that play. There must have been 5 or 6 blue shirts around the receiver on that one, John.
And then just like nothing happened.
Yeah.
There was no penalty. Like the ball wasn't moved, and they kept it there.
We don't have any information about the flag.
Looked like
We
there
didn't
were
see
2
the
3rd and
indication.
10s there.
Now it looks like Archie Williams will keep the offense out there for 4th and 10 on their own 15-yard line.
4th and 10 from the 15-yard line. We may come back to that 2nd, 3rd and 10 after the game and get some scoop.
This is
Jake's
a surprising call.
Strong safety.
There's still plenty of time left in this game.
Defensive line, tons of pressure.
Defense brings the pressure.
Brings them
and
down
quarterback is
inside
sacked
the
by
5-yard line.
60, John Wellborn.
What a rush
John
by
Wellborn.
TAM. What a rush.
And that'll be a turnover on
Quarterback for Archie Williams didn't have time to set his feet
Tremendous.
before there were 2 or 3 TAM defenders on him.
Tremendous field position. Gives the red-tailed Hawks fantastic field position.
I don't have varsity head coaching experience, John. I just wonder with 8 minutes left with a 2-score deficit why you're going for 4th down from your own 15, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Fans at home are wondering the same thing, Jeff, as am I. But who am I to question? Who am I to question? Turns out in the favor of the Tamalpais
Big opportunity
offense.
for TAM to close the door here.
Braden Young fakes the handoff. Ooh, almost evades the hot pressure.
Right edge, number 14.
That was a great play by Hudson LaFrance of Archie Williams.
Great pursuit to stay home. and not get fooled.
Blitzed in from the outside. Braden is very athletic.
Second and goal now from the 20 for the Tamalpais.
Never bid on the fake, and
Clock ticking down now.
big loss for
About 7 minutes left.
TAM on that.
Receivers have got some room to work with.
Second and goal from the 20.
Andrew Gordon split out right solo. Handoff to the right. Looks like it's to Will Dormier. He breaks it out to the outside, keeps his feet going, gets back to the 9-yard line.
He was
maybe
a
over the
half
10.
a step from breaking that all the way to the end zone, John.
Here to the 10-yard line.
Great run by TAM.
Number
Great
4,
play.
Archie
Oh, we have a
Williams.
flag.
But we do have a flag in the backfield.
Holding on TAM.
Offensive holding. We'll bring it back another 10 yards.
TAM's moving in the wrong direction right now,
Looks
John.
like it'll be second
That's going to make it about second and goal from the 30.
line.
Will Delormier's going to take a bit of a break. Ethan Koo is hopping back in. Play's going to come in from the sideline here. 2nd and 30.
Second and goal from the
2nd
30.
and goal from the 30. Here we go. Jake Sun in the backfield. Braden Young, shotgun. Just throws a rope.
Beautiful.
Just throws a rope to the corner to Will Bassnight.
Wow, John.
What an excellent game.
Our view of that pass
Throw and
that
catch.
Braden Young just threw to Will Bassnight was just outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm sure they practiced that timing play a lot in practice. Could not have been executed better. Will got a half a step behind the defender, looked up, and the ball was right on his number, and he did not miss it.
They really have that down. You're right, Jeff. They must be practicing that a ton. The timing is dialed in on that play. 20 to 30 yards outside the end zone. Whether we saw it to Jake Sun a little bit shorter in the first half, to Andrew Gordon to the corner, now to Will Bassnight just tossing
a little
it all
razzle
over the
dazzle.
park.
Looks like Philly's special play out there. Hawks just ran. Pass from Jake Sun intended to Braden Young. He falls at the
2-point
1 and 2 yard line,
conversion.
not able to get in.
Not able
So
to
the
be
Hawks did
completed.
not convert.
So we're
Score
sitting
will
at
be
26 to 6.
Hawks with the lead.
So now
That pass from Braden, just watching that ball in the air,
Yeah.
it was just a picture-perfect pass.
got a lot to be excited about.
The razzle-dazzle on going for the 2 points there, that didn't look like one they'd practiced very much, but
Something to
Who
work
knows?
on.
So now
Something
the
to work
Hawks
on.
here to kick it off.
this week
Lachlan
ahead.
Henley leading the charge.
So
always
after being-
tough for a non-quarterback to make a pass.
Back deep for
Indeed,
Falcons
indeed.
return. Number 11 is Parker Frescos. And
So
number
good job by the
17
Tam
is Millivan.
Red-tailed Hawks after getting backed up there to put it away. Another
third and
6 on the
goal
board.
from the 30 and just a pinpoint pass.
Squib kick again. Lateraled once. Not lateraled
Another
twice.
squib kick by Lachlan Henley.
Squib
Lateral
kick
once.
returned
And number
out to
7
the
to number
33, 34
Return
yard
to
line,
about
right around
the-
there.
no,
34 yard
33
line.
Brings Monier in on the tackle.
Defense, here we go again. Kaleo Morris.
Archie Williams.
Kaleo Morris coming in for Drew Bivens.
from
Hayden
their own
Perkins is going to
33
take a
yard
break.
line.
We've got Ryan Judge. Marcus Jones.
Nice to see some other players on the squad get an opportunity on homecoming to be out on the field and play a little bit.
Absolutely. Jake Sun out there. Got a great relationship with the refs. Good communicator. Fans are getting fired up. Low snap picked up. Toss over the middle. Oh, Jake Sun with a diving
Intended for number
deflection
8
there
on
and
the
stopped
pass.
it.
Jake Sun
Nearly caught
jumping
that.
in there, almost intercepting it.
What a
Great
play.
read by the
If you
safety
talk to
on the
Jake,
field.
John, I think he's going to tell you that he should have had that interception, but it was still a great play.
Great
He broke
play.
it up. Really nice pass by the quarterback. The receiver was there, and Jake just showed up out of nowhere and almost had a
Getting a smile there.
interception.
Getting a smile there from the back judge. He appreciates watching that level of football. That looked like next level. That quick jump and the diving laid out there. This is what the Tam Hawks need. Jake keeps it sealed off in the
So that'll
back.
bring up a 2nd and 10 for the
Second and
Falcons.
10 from the
From their own 33
33-yard
once again.
line. This is now getting into, the dig deep.
And, John, it looks like Max Pfeiffer, the second-string quarterback under Braden, may be warming up on the sidelines. Max was the starting quarterback for the JV team last year. We may see
Bit
him.
of a
End around to number 32, who then throws it. Intercepted by
Ah.
number 2,
Jake got another
Jake
chance,
Sun.
and that time he did not miss it.
looked like
And
looked
Hawks
like
will
they were
come
trying to
out.
have some
Looks
trickery
like
there.
Max Pfeiffer,
the end
number
around sort of
22,
flea
got
flicker.
the quarterback coming in now for the Hawks.
Max Pfeiffer coming in. Yeah, great
Max
to see
Pfeiffer,
that.
number 22, is a
I don't think you
sophomore.
want to give Jake Sun a second chance to intercept, John.
Jake saw that ball in the air. He locked target, knew he was going to pick that up, get the ball back for his team.
Max is sophomore at TAM. As I was saying, he was the starting quarterback for the JV team last year, showed a lot of promise, and Coach Damon thinks there's going to be good things in Max's future here at TAM.
We've got Will Delorme in the backfield. Play was a little bit broken up there.
Handoff there. Will Delorme with the carry, no gain.
Not quite back to the line of scrimmage, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage.
I just got word that if the Hawks get to the goal line, Drew Bivens might go in to carry it in for the touchdown. Yep.
Some big shoes to fill for Max when you're behind Braden Young.
Yeah, great that coach has given him time out there. He's earned it. Good athlete, but you're right, just something to aspire to, and I'm sure Max is learning and growing out there every day. Let's see what we put together here. Second and 10, second and 11.
Snap the ball.
Time ticking down.
Snap the ball,
Max steps up in the pocket, looks out to his left under pressure. Great play to Caden Behringer. Caden Behringer, terrific.
Nice play by Max
What
on
a great
that.
play.
Really showed some poise. The pocket was collapsing. He evaded a tackler, took one step up, didn't try to do anything magical, just a nice little toss to his receiver who just made a great catch and run.
Good mid-range strike right there. Move the chains.
That'll get some of the butterflies out.
100%. He's right at game speed now. Tavy Green steps up on the line. Low snap. Max steps up, protects the ball. Evaded a couple of big defensive linemen there in the backfield.
A couple of big fellas fell on him there. Max is a big kid.
Loss of 6 on the play will bring up a second.
Tough to do when you're a competitor, but sometimes just going down and covering up the ball can be better part of valor.
Yeah.
Hate to see him get hurt.
It's the right call. Will Delorme in the backfield.
Moved a little early on the left side of the line.
False start.
It's going to be 5 yards on the offense.
We'll bring it back 5 yards. This will be a 2nd and 21.
Timeout
called by the Tamalpais Hawks.
TAM takes a timeout here to collect itself, make sure that they sustain this drive. Give the defense a little bit more time to rest. Maybe put some more points up on the board here, Jeff, and then ideally look to close this fourth quarter out strong. But still 4 minutes, 23 seconds left. We've got a 20-point lead.
I think the coach wants to regroup a little bit, too, with Max Piper. That's a lot to put on his shoulders. Big crowd, homecoming weekend.
Yep, settle things down just a bit.
Looks like Braden's down there helping out, talking to him as well, giving him some advice. Good to see.
When the whole sideline was yelling at Max to snap the ball. Archie Williams had no corner lined up. Tavy Green was wide open for a touchdown if they snapped it early.
Here we go, coming out of the timeout.
2nd and long.
2nd and 21.
Coming out of the timeout, we got a 2nd and 21 for the Tamalpais Hawks on Archie Williams' 40-yard line.
3 spread right. No bunch. Jake Sun in the backfield. Snap to Pfeiffer, collected well. Thrown out to the right to number 18, Leon Tierney.
That was a nice pass by Max Piper. That's a tough pass out to the right flat, just off the fingertips and well defended.
Put it to a safe spot. I agree. Put it to a safe spot where it was really only Leon's ball to catch or not.
Very
just
smart.
Off the fingertips.
Showed some strength in the arm. Smart, accurate throw, as you said, away from the defender.
Still 3rd and 21. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
3rd and 21. Piper back to take it. Oh,
again on the left side.
We've got a bit of an early jump there.
Another false start by the Tamalpais Hawks. That'll move it back 5 yards.
Some movement on the offensive line.
26.
backing it up here a little bit. Tavy Green's got a lot of room down here. Let's see what they draw up. Screenplay to Tavy Green.
Oh, great open field
excellent
tackle.
pursuit.
Tavy and Green.
Nate
brought
Sampson,
down
it
in the
looks like.
backfield by number 4, Nate Sampson.
Flag
Lost him about
thrown.
3 on the play. We'll bring it
Excellent
End of the
open
play.
field tackle by Nate
And
Sampson.
almost 30.
That's going to bring up either.
Octavian had a head of steam going, and he tracked him down and made a great tackle.
There is a flag on the play.
Personal
against the
foul
Hawks. We'll bring it
against
back.
Tam. Ticks off some more yards.
So
No reason for that, John, when you're up by several touchdowns, only a few minutes
Yeah,
to
not
play.
sure what that was. Could have been a late hit. Prolonged block.
for the Hawks, who bring out their punting squad for the first time
Here we
this
go.
game. Will
Punting.
Bassnight
Will
back there
Bassnight is back to
punt it
punt.
off.
Let's
Number
see.
17
Let's see if we
back for the Falcons to return.
change the field here, as they say.
That tells you about everything you need to know about this game, John. First time Tam's punting with a few minutes left in the fourth quarter.
From the 38-yard line, clean snap back. Wonderful punt.
Booming
Let's see if
punt
it's going
by
to get
Will.
fielded. It's not. It takes a Archie Williams bounce back
Great punt by
to
number 7,
the
Will Bassnight.
27-yard
No way
line.
to return. Ball bounces around a little.
Nice punt by Will.
Great
A
punt.
lot of hang
Down
time.
by the Hawks.
For not having had
And Archie Williams will start
Really,
he out- he
outkicked his
27-yard line.
defense on that
First
one.
and 10.
Yep.
About 3.5 minutes remaining.
3.5
in this
minutes
football
left.
game.
Archie Williams is going to take over at their own, looks like 27-yard line, just about the 28. Got a speed defensive line in for Tam. Secondary is going to be active here. Looked like play action, but they actually handed the ball off.
Handoff to
Number
8.
5, number 8.
Again, a little curious, John. We went for it on 4th and 15, Archie Williams did, and now with a few minutes left and a few scores, they're running the ball.
Made by a couple Hawks.
That could be
Interesting
that
strategy.
could be the white flag.
Interesting
Plan was
strategy.
number 70 in there.
Maybe they'll try to get some play action in here. Nope. Quick screen out to the right. Ball's
Quick
bobbled
motion out
incomplete.
From the running back, pass intended for him, incomplete. That will bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Falcons.
Quick 3rd and 6. You know they don't want to give the
Yeah.
ball back here.
Yeah.
You know right away.
Archie Williams has played an admirable game against obviously a more skilled opponent here today. Starting to see their shoulders maybe hang a little, their heads maybe hang a little bit. It's understandable.
See if they try to finish strong here. I know they'd like to. Nick Horton in on the offensive line, right defensive end, getting ready to try to put some pressure on. Looks like Mason Dalton, left defensive end, left tackle on the opposite side of the line there.
Quarterback draw.
And here's a quarterback draw. He stumbles right by the line of scrimmage. Number 50, Connell Noonan in there
Picked up a
to help out with the tackle.
couple yards or so.
And that will bring up 4th and
Down,
6.
4th and
So
6.
no gain on the play. And Archie Williams is going to keep their offense out there.
Here we go. Big 4th down here with 2 minutes, 30 seconds, clock running.
I think this is the game for Archie Williams right here, John.
Let's watch Nick Horton, Mason Dalton. Will Delormier shows blitz, backs off. Sweep around to the right side.
Sweep around the right side.
Didn't quite
Number
get
11,
there.
Hunter
Looks like
Frescoes
they're
did
stopped
not make
just
it
a
in line of
few
gains. That will
yards
return
short of the
out of
first
bounds, bringing up
down.
the Hawks offense
Max
once
Pfeiffer
again.
comes back out. Looks like to lead the Tam Hawks.
Injured Joe
Leon Tierney's going to be out there.
Let's see what Coach Lamont decides to do here.
He's not calling plays.
He might be able to run the clock out with a few runs.
Coach Lamont seems to have handed off OC duties. Going to let the team rock and roll here. Caden Behringer in motion, sets up left.
Coach Lamont can't help himself. He's back out there.
Tavy Green here again, out to the right. Handoff up the middle. Bounces outside, continues to truck down the center of the field. Will Delormier to a 24-yard line.
The 28-yard line, first down carry from Will Delormier.
Is this my guy right there? Okay.
Owen can do it.
We're going to have specials. We got some specials for everybody in the stadium. If you're here listening to TAM TV while you're in the stadium,
well,
heads up, we're giving you some late.
Better still, John,
what do you
if
got?
you're at your home listening, please come down now. They're having specials at the Snack Shack. There's time still available.
Another handoff to Will Delormier.
Will Delormier.
Guy on the way on his run.
Wonderful hurdle.
Great pickup.
2 hurdles in one game, John. Now that's a homecoming.
9 yards. We'll bring up a 2nd and short for the Hawks.
Hawks continuing to move the ball, run downhill. Yeah, a 2-hurdle game. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Plenty of parking if you'd like to come down and get something at the Snack Shack.
Caden Behringer in motion. Josh King set up left. Handoff to Will Delormier. Again, it looks like up the middle. First down.
Will does not like to go down.
Looks like Will Delormier.
I think he carried about 5 or 6 Archie Williams defenders with him on that one. And it took every one of them to get him down.
We are selling $1 hot dogs, $2 burgers, and $2 meatball subs.
Wow.
And you need to hurry because there is limited supply.
Wow. Snack Shack to be descended upon by fans near and wide. Near and far, you could say that too, if you want to.
There's a rush on the
Far
Snack
and
Shack.
wide. You could say far and wide. You could say a lot of things. Okay, timeout looks like
Timeout taken by.
I'm not sure
looks
who.
like Archie Williams.
What do we think? We'll
Not
say
sure
Archie
who.
Williams.
This could be the last play, John. 39 seconds
39
left.
seconds left.
remaining in this game.
Let's see if Max Piper and the boys can put some more points up on the board to close it out. Valiant effort again by both teams. I'll tell you, Braden Young with those connections to the corner that we mentioned earlier. 3 of them.
The way Tam's offense played today, it's really tough to pick a player. But when you think about the playmaking that Braden did today on broken plays, on directing people on the field, on the passes that he made, it's tough not to go with Braden today. It was his day.
Offensive line, I thought also, I agree with you, did a great job. Set up some great lanes for Will Delormier to run through and Ethan Koo early on in the game to set the stage. Really just a terrific 1-2 punch, the ground attack, and then Braden able to throw strikes all day. And let's not forget Jake's son, certainly on the defensive end of the ball, whether it was clogging the run up in the middle or batting down passes.
21, it looks
Yeah.
like.
Both sides of the ball. Tam had
That
a
sums it up
terrific
very
day.
well, John.
Number 12. Archie Walker.
Big hit. Archie Williams wants to make a statement at the end of this
15
game.
seconds and running. One more play. Snap is bobbled, fumbled. Clock's running. Looks like the game is going to expire here any moment. Well, that's going to do it, Jeff.
John, it was really a pleasure.
Yeah, what a day
Great
out
to
here.
see you today. Congratulations to Tam. That was an outstanding win. Always great to do it on homecoming.
Yeah, congratulations to the Tam High Red-Tailed Hawks. Again, a big thank you to Tam Boosters and Tam High Foundation, just making everything possible here for Tam TV. We so appreciate the work that they do for us. So please continue to support Tam Boosters and Tam High. All supporting the kids, and happy to see both these teams put their efforts out today.
And you really got to hand it to Coach Lamont. He had this team well prepared. Great play calling, great play design, great execution, just all around great game planning by the coach.
Yep. Jeff, thanks again. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.